What's going on, everyone? It's time for another film review. This is another classic film from the 60s. It is a thriller, and it's Failsafe. Yeah. It was released by Columbia Pictures September 15th, 1964, and it stars Henry Fonda, Walter Matthau, and is written by Walter Bernstein, produced by Maxie Youngston, and directed by Sidney uh, Lumet. Yeah. And he's done other films like 12 Angry Men, Dog Day Afternoon, Serpico, and Night Work. It had a box office earnings of $1.8 million. It was actually a minor hit, I guess. It has quite the cult following, even to this day. I know my father actually watched this, like, religiously. That's an Easy Rider that I reviewed. So I had to check them out, and I watched them both in the same night. And yeah, this film was actually pretty daring. This was in the middle of like the nuclear arms race, and so yeah, this plot summary. If you watch some of my previous videos, this one's gonna sound pretty similar to one of the other ones I've talked about recently. So, but yeah, so there is the U.S. Army general, and one of them accidentally orders a nuclear strike on Russia. Isn't that odd? Isn't that weird? I watched this while there's Russia's pissing off half the world and stuff right now. But yeah, so yeah, so the whole film is the U.S. Security Service and the Army and the president trying to figure out how to stop it. So there's like misinformation. So some fighter jets from the U.S. think they're gonna go bomb Russia, and then Russia's counterattack and stuff. And yeah, it's a whole mismatch, and it's all about the army, all the generals, and everyone trying to put the pieces back together and make it more civil, and yeah, not have another big war on their hands. And yeah, it was quite the jarring film to watch. It is in black and white, so I know half the people probably watching this won't check it out, but it is quite the interesting film. It is dialogue heavy though. There's not much like action or anything like that in it. There is some really good performances though. The acting and cinematography in this are outstanding, and I really enjoyed that aspect. I wasn't expecting it to be such a dialogue heavy film, but it has quite the similarities. This is the more serious version of Doctor Strangelove almost. But I think this one came out. No, they both came out in like the same year, within a year of each other. But yeah, yeah, and this one's based on a novel. So, but yeah, it is quite the drastic film from that era. You don't see people making movies like this. You're not going to see a movie come out where someone's going to nuke Russia while they're doing some invading, and that you're not going to see a movie like that nowadays. Everyone will be like, no, 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 too scared. Nope, can't do that. No, we're gonna piss off somebody. Yeah, yeah, gotta be mutual. So yeah, yeah. So I really enjoyed the fact that I found something like this. It was actually well thought out, well acted, and really good. The only thing is, it's just dialogue heavy. I wanted some action, but yeah. So if you're not really in the mood for a dialogue heavy movie, you're probably not going to enjoy this. But yeah, it was interesting though. It was quite neat to see how the writers try to put the characters in more meaningful situations, and how the world may try to resolve the conflict. Now this is before like NATO and stuff, so it was definitely an interesting watch and a cool look back to how things were perceived back then. And yeah, that's one good thing about looking back at movies like this. So yeah, so overall, I'm gonna give Failsafe a 4 out of 5. It's dialogue heavy, it's a little slow, but other than that, it's really good. So you should definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. There's a trail link down below, like always, if it sounds like something you're interested in. Also, link down below is my Instagram. That's where I always post clips of films I'm going to review in the future. All my stories have the film title hashtag and some genre film and hashtag, so you're aware of it. And my letterbox is down below too. That's where I post my first star rating right after watching the films. So, yeah. Yeah, make sure you follow me on one of those two channels, or one of those two platforms to stay in the loop with this channel. Like this video, share some more people aware of it. Comment your opinions of the film down below if you have any. And also, if you have any films that you want to hear my opinions on in the future, comment those down below too. I'll try my best to get to them as soon as I can, and if I can find them, and I'll review any genre, even film franchises and stuff. So yeah, feel free to leave comments down below. And make sure you subscribe, because hopefully we'll find something weird, obscure, and odd that you never thought of checking out together, or so you can hear my opinions on popular films that are coming out, and classic films like this one, and some other stuff. So make sure you subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell, because I'm actually going to review another comedy musical from the 60s, and that's the iconic Funny Girl. So yeah, tune in for that, ring that bell, subscribe, and I guess watch out for all those crazy nuclear arms people out there accidentally hitting buttons and nearly killing off the human race. And I guess I'll see you all in the next review. Hopefully they're as good as the last two movies, but we'll see how Funny Girl is. So till the next one, cheers.